Tonight's fire at Indiana State University has been ruled an accident. Fire investigators have spent the past 2 days sifting through debris on the 11th floor of Bloomberg Hall. Fire officials say now it appears a lit candle caught a blanket on fire, which then spread to other bedding. The university is still working to determine a dollar amount on the damage caused by the fire. Meantime, a resident advisor at ISU is being called a hero.
Michael Glazer was on the 11th floor of Bloomberg Hall when Sunday's fire started. He tried desperately to put out that fire.
Today, he relived those terrifying moments. Here's News 10's Joe Stahl.
At first, it wasn't anything. When I opened the door, I said, oh crap, but it wasn't that big yet.
Sunday night's fire at ISU could have been worse had it not been for Michael Glazer. He's the resident advisor on the 11th floor of Bloomberg Hall. It was Glazer who heard the smoke detector going off in the next room.
Opened the door to yell at him. Turns out his desk and a blanket on top of the desk was on fire.
He tried not once, but twice to put the fire out.
When I entered the room, they were probably a good 4 or 5 feet high, just on that one blanket next to his bed. And then when I came back the second time, the whole room was flames.
These are pictures a student sent News 10 of the room where the fire ignited. You can see the extensive damage. Students say they tried using a fire hose on the floor, but it didn't work.
I'm somewhat angry that the hose didn't work. But at the same time, if the hose did work, I would have been up there for how long trying to put it out myself.
Students all across campus credit Michael for potentially saving hundreds of lives. Michael says it was a team effort.
Everyone was involved. I know I had the extinguisher, but everyone else was backing me up, making sure I was safe.
He says he never expected something like this would happen.
I was not trained. No. This is all. I didn't even know how to use a fire extinguisher.
Now Michael Glazer looks forward to reuniting with those from his floor and putting this nightmare behind them. At Indiana State University with photojournalist Tony Casasilla, Joe Stahl, News 10.
Well, like so many other students, Michael, too, has been placed in another room on campus. If you would like to hear our entire interview with Michael, go to our website at WTHITV.com. Well, a lot of students are wondering how they'll pay for the damage to their belongings. Students say water and smoke caused damage to their computers, TVs, and clothes. Members of the Insurance and Risk Management fraternity at Indiana State want parents to know that homeowners insurance may cover their loss. They also say this is a good time to look at policies in case something like this happens again.
Take inventory of your items, find out what they cost, keep records of it in separate places. Safety deposit box is great. Just like any homeowner would do, students also need to do these things so they're prepared just in case a fire occurs and they lose everything.
If you have questions you need answered, you can call members of the Insurance and Risk Management Program at ISU. That number is 812-237-2107.